We use our eyes every waking moment, but how focused are we really on good eye health? March is National Save Your Vision Month, an important reminder to prioritize our eyes. Good vision allows us to enjoy so much, like the arts. This month, Revision Gives Back is supporting a local theater with a long-standing, rich history. Joining me now is Paige York with Revision LASIK and Cataract, and from the second oldest community theater in Ohio, Mansfield Playhouse, Doug Wirtz. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Paige, let's start with you. Not a good idea to take our eyesight for granted, isn't it?
Absolutely not.
It's not guaranteed. So what are basic things we can do to protect our vision?
There's so many things, and I think first, making sure we go in for routine annual eye exams. That's an easy thing to prioritize. We prioritize our health. We go in for our physicals every year. We should be doing the same thing for our eyesight. Going in for routine eye care, letting a professional do a dilated eye exam, making sure the health of our eyes are intact and everything is being managed to the best of the ability. There's a lot of eye diseases that are undetectable unless an eye doctor finds them. So that's the first thing. Schedule your annual eye exam like you do your dentist appointments, like you do your physical.
For the eye exam, once a year?
Once a year, unless you have an eye condition that warrants further visits.
Okay. Revision's been a trusted resource here in Central Ohio for more than 30 years. What advice do you have for someone who right now is watching? Maybe they're having vision changes, or maybe they just want to take better care of their eye health.
Of course. So there's several things, like I said, annual eye exams, but also reducing eye strain. It could be as easy as the 20-20-20 rule, which is every 20 minutes, take a break, look 20 feet in the distance, and for 20 seconds to give yourself that break and allow your eyes to just relax. That's one thing they can do on every day when you're working or whatever you're doing in your activities. Wearing UV eye protection, being outdoors with sunlight or even the snow, the bright white snow can affect our eyes as well. And just being mindful as what we can do to be proactive in our health. You know, we have served the Mansfield and Central Ohio communities for over 30 years. We're grateful for that opportunity, and we welcome people to reach out to us or visit our website to learn more if we're the right fit. If people are noticing changes in their vision, they should be coming in, or if people are looking to reduce their dependency on full-time glasses, we do LASIK surgery. And so with summer coming up, hopefully soon.
Yes, right?
Hopefully soon. We have a lot of people who are inquiring about LASIK because they want to get ready for their activities in the summer, like vacations and swimming, and they don't want to be burdened with the hassle of glasses and contacts. So
that makes good sense. This month, Revision Gives Back is supporting a local theater with a phenomenal history. We're talking 100 years of entertaining. And Doug, that's where you come in. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Crystal. I appreciate that. Yes, as you said, we celebrate 100 years as being a community theater in Mansfield, Ohio. We started out as the Community Players in 1925, and then there were actually two theater groups that merged in the 40s, and then in the 60s, we found our current facility, and we've been blessed with that facility for about 58 years, almost 60 years, and so we just keep going as strong as we can.
What does it mean to be a part of something in Ohio that is such an institution that has given folks so many fond memories, laughs, entertainment, enriching productions? What does that mean to be a part of it?
I think for me, and I hope that I share this, is the knowledge and what you find with the compassion of people. It's the people that are bringing in, and part of our mission is to create community through the experience of live theater. And so when we put these shows together with using community members, because we're all volunteer-based for the most part, And so when we do that, we build community. We come in as strangers and we leave lifelong friends, especially during the children's musical productions. We are one of the highest producing community theaters in the state of Ohio, where we put on 9 shows in 10 months of our own productions. Plus we do some of the extracurricular stuff.
You're busy.
We are very busy, and we're more civic minded, so we share our space with other artists. But bringing in all of those people and bringing them in as strangers and building that community, especially the kids, because we draw from all of the schools around the area, and it's become a very competitive situation for our children's productions. And we do 2 of those a year, and we make it a real theatrical production for those kids. And when they come in all timid and scared to death, and they all leave crying that they're not going to see each other for a while, but they stay in contact, and you know, they do develop that friendship forever.
You know, being on stage and performing in front of people, what a gift that is to these kids. I can only imagine how important Mansfield Playhouse is to the community.
It is. Not only is it a fact of building that community and building the confidence of the people that join in, who have never had any experience for some of them. Of course, we have our veterans that come in, but we always try to include new people as well, because that's how we build. But also, you know, becoming more of a thriving downtown, helping with the socioeconomic portion of that. We've got a very quaint downtown area, and we're also, Mansfield's on a good track to further development as well for bringing in employment. So we keep things very affordable for those working class families to come in and really make that community thrive as well.
Before we go, what productions do you have coming up? Give us a sneak peek behind the curtain, so to speak.
Well, we are currently closing this weekend with Love Lies and the Doctor's Dilemma. It's a very funny show. I just had auditions last night for the Big 5-0, which is another comedy that's coming up in May. But we also have a stand-up comedian, and Andy Beningo, coming in April. And then we have our children's musical to close out the season, which will be Seussical Jr. this year. So yeah, we've got a lot going on.
A lot of fun. For our viewers watching who say, I want to come be a part of it, I want to catch a show, how can they find more information and look at getting tickets?
There's all kinds of information, and of course we're in the midst of a capital campaign right now as well. So you can go and get that information from mansfieldplayhouse.com. Check us out on Facebook, because we try to update everything there as well. Facebook and Instagram, our social media. You can like us, review us, give us some stars, but most of all, buy some tickets, come see us. we need to see you in the audience.
That's right. All right. Doug, thank you so much, and I'm going to say with all fondness, break a leg this season. And Paige, thank you so much. Always good advice.
You're welcome.